for New York.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Cut. On play action, Love. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tag! Rocco 80! On play action, it is Dart. Throw on the left side, that's Johnson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 33 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
on for the extra point.
Extra extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Down.
In motion goes Dobbs.
Yellow. 22. Cut.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. A gain of 4. It's now second
Ball on
and
the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Let's set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's complete to Metcalf. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route is all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
On the bootleg, it's Love. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Check.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get this up to the 44. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for Packers.
Opposite. Set. Rest. Cut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll get this across midfield down to the 48. Abdul Carter, number 3 overall selection. There for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. And he gets more than he needs. 4 yards, the pickup on that 4th and 2.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? that hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that.
To the goal line and in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Love will lead the offense. Looking to go for 2 here.
The Packers
Back to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
Giants 7. Brendan McManus to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5.
Darius Slayton on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. The ball comes out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Jacobs. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
17 yards on that play. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Now Love. They'll set up the screen to Wilson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Emmanuel Wilson. Touchdown, Green Bay. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Here we go. 72 more. 70 rings.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Down. 43 rail. Yellow. 40. Check.
Go play action with Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Blue check. Let's go now. 10 black. Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Throwing is Love. Metcalf left side. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Packers.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down by Deontay Banks. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw is Love. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Fight. Watch out now. 52.
Now Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
And the Packer 1st down.
Ready. Ready, set.
Back to throw is Love. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
A gain of 15.
Ready. Hut.
1st down.
Love.
Green Bay.
They'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over here at their own 22.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
To throw, it Dart on 1st and 10. That's hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
48-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the 1st half clock. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And
that one taken in. Touchdown, Giants. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
the score, Packers 20, Giants 14. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Set, ready, cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Packers.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Let's go now. 45, White. Claude Ray. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Metcalf hauls in that one. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll get about 5.
Tyrone Tracy, the ball carrier. He's brought down by Jabril Peppers. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard
Ball
line.
on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Dart. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
By Rashawn Gary. A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Cut 19, cut 19. Ready, ready.
Throwing, Dart. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
On play action, Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Set, hut. 52, hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Come on. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Packers.
And a first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Down.
In motion goes Dobbs.
Ready.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play.
Look at him go! And he will go all the way. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's caught this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group. Nothing fancy here. This was old-school throwback smash-mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go. 18. Pioneer. 70 Lions.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
And he will score. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. We'll go play action with Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Romeo Dobbs. Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
21. Brendan McManus
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Hawk, set, hut, hut.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Bullard.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Here we go, set, set.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
Ready? Set, check, go.
On the play fake, here's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Makes the score. Packers 36, Giants 28. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
On the double. Here we go.
They bring a tight end in motion left.
Set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Come on, ready.
Now Love. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This one, up top for Dobbs. This one's just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On fourth down, the Packers turned over to Daniel Whelan to punt. That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A play fake, now Dart. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Watch out now.
The 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
It is caught. It's Robinson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready, ready.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Good running inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Giants 28. Brandon McManus.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Let's go now. 19 Tigers.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Okay, Frank. Double 38.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Cut, cut.
At the 42.
Off the play fake. Oh, the ball's out. One of the Giants has it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and a great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The Giants will line up.
Now, Dart, no chance at all. He'll go down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but their execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Bo Melton on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cut, cut, cut.
They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Into space. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Ready?
They'll let Jacob try to run this in. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Here we go, set.
On first down, start. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling. So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. An incredible play there on fourth down in their own territory. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard
Here's
line.
first and 10.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Giants.
On play action, it is Dart. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Brings up second.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Ready, go.
To the air on second down. Dart. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
Melton now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Ready?
A second down throw for Love. It was a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. On play action, Love. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal.
Ready?
Here's Jacobs. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Set. Ready.
Jacobs trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he's got another one. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Giants 42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Here we go. Roll 80.
Here's Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10.
60 by 6. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards.
Here's first down.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Dart gonna throw it again. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. To the air again goes Dart. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Melton now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Down. Set.
A go play action with Love. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
47 on the play.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Red check white. 50 green. Hut.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Set, ready.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left.
Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Space to run inside the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. It is 2nd and 9.
Switch, yellow. Come on, set, set.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10.
Set.
Love will take a knee. That ought to do it. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.